So whatever you do, follow you anywhere.
All right, hello, good morning. It's Sunday. I'm going grocery shopping. I'll just talk really fast before I get there. I'm on day 5 of taking Zoloft. Today is my first day without Wellbutrin because I was taking them together, but like I had went down to like half a pill. What Wellbutrin? Did I say Wellbutrin again? Anyway, I don't know why I say that. It's so weird. But yeah, so I'm only taking I was only taking half a pill of Wellbutrin. So like I'm down now just to I took just Zoloft today. Because I figured, half a pill, like at that point, like really am I taking much of anything? Because what is that like? So I think the whole pill is 75. So half of that would be what, like 37 milligrams or something? I don't know, somewhere other 37 and a half or something. So really it's not much of anything I was taking. I mean, like I was down to, so I'll probably be okay. But yeah, I'm excited. I mean, like it seems to be working really well, and my side effects have been pretty mild compared to what I've seen people talk about and freaked me out. But I do get a little bit of nausea every once in a while, but like it's really quick. It's just like all of a sudden my stomach, I'm just like, oh God, I feel like kind of weird, and then like it just goes away. So, and that has been becoming less and less. Like yesterday, I think it happened maybe like once or twice. That was it. So it's getting less. My sleep is getting better. I did have some sleeping problems. So, but that's getting better. Because I was waking up at like 4 o'clock in the morning or something. Then I'll just be awake because I start thinking about shit. You know how it goes. So, but yeah, so I don't know. I feel like it's working pretty well. But anyway, I'm going to go and go grocery shopping. So let's go. All right, so we are done. That was really fast, actually, which is surprising, but I do every plate, so it's like I have my meals already planned, so I just had to plan meals for tonight, but I did up our meals for because like I do it every other week, because she likes to go to the store and buy and pick out his meals, and I don't have time for that. Before, you could only do 4 meals, like that was the max you can do, and now you can add as many as you want. And so I was like, you know what, I might as well do 5 meals so I can have one on Sunday also, because usually I just do it Monday through Thursday, because we usually eat out on Fridays and Saturdays sometimes. So we usually do that, and I was like looking, and I was like, you could add extra meals. So I wasn't able to do it on this week's, but I will do it on the next order that we do. I'll have 5 meals. So I won't have to worry about meal for Sundays. We went shopping yesterday, and we went out of town to go shopping, and I got some new nails that I'm really excited about. I'm so excited. They're like, I don't have them on, obviously, and I need to like lotion up and everything, and my hands are kind of dry right now. But so I'm excited because they're like a chrome, like shiny. I don't know how to describe them. They're like silver, chromey kind of vibes. I don't know. But anyway, and my voice issue, I have a doctor's appointment coming up in like I think it's next week. Or is it the week after? I can't remember. I couldn't get it on like anytime that soon unless I went to like the urgent care, and I'm like, it's not really that big of it. Like, it's not an emergency or anything. And even if I did go to urgent care, they're probably not going to do anything, because they'll probably just be like, you don't need to go to your regular doctor, that fun stuff. But anyway, so I'm working on it. It is now like a week later. Rudy and I went out yesterday. We went to local church here. You know, they're gay friendly. And, well, this one's gay friendly. So we usually go, they didn't really have a lot, so it was, I don't think I found anything. I almost bought a digital camera because I had a digital camera, like an old one. And it was $4, but it was like half off or something because they were doing a half off sale. So it would have been like $2, but like the megapixels were like 3. I really want a digital camera, but like a retro old, like vintage. I want like kind of like a vintage. I guess you would consider it vintage. I don't know. As a Gen Xer, 40-year-old person, it's like, okay, or a little older than 40, you know, mid 40s. My definition of vintage apparently is probably a lot different than what it truly is. So when I think of vintage, I'm thinking like, you know, 60s and 70s, you know. I know digital cameras were not around back then, so I'm looking at ones that are probably like 2000s. I don't know what in the 90s. Was there digital cameras in the 90s? Let's find out. Hey, Siri. Was there digital cameras in the 90s? Let's see. Digital for late 90s, so starting around the early 2000s. So I'm looking for ones that are probably, you know, I don't know, maybe like 10, 15 years ago. That's what I'm looking at. So, but it's so hard to find them right now. Like everybody's wanting digital, like old vintage cameras. And so it's like when you go to thrift stores and stuff, it's so hard to find good or even find cameras. I mean, like I have some that I have bought over my time. I like film cameras and everything, but it's just getting them processed and getting it developed and all that stuff. I do have stuff to develop my own color film here, and I have a little machine that I can use to do that. So yeah, last week Rudy and I went out. I did get a new books. I got That's Not My Name. That's Not My Name by the Ting Tings. Just kidding. Megan Lally. So it's about this girl that I think she goes missing, and then she comes back, but it's not really her or something like that. I'm not gonna read it all, but like I think that's what it's about. Yeah. So yeah, the girl goes missing. Oh no, apparently she went missing. I don't know. She wakes up and she doesn't know who she is or anything. And then this guy comes along and says, yeah, that's my whatever. I don't know who, his father maybe? Yeah. And then it ends up like she doesn't believe that's who she actually is. So that one sounds kind of interesting. This one is The Last One by Will Dean. This one here I think was a psychological thriller, but it's young adult. I'm kind of going back into like more psychological thriller type things. I really like those mind game type of things that happen in them. You know, that's why I usually like those. So, and then this one here is The Last One again by Will Dean. And this one here, I believe it was a thriller, because I remember finding it in the thriller section. So this one also was a thriller. It says, when Cass steps aboard exclusive cruise line, it's the start of a vacation of a lifetime. The first time they explore the ship, eat, dance, blah, blah, blah. And then when she walks into the corridor, all the cabin doors are open. And so she's trying to figure out what happened. That seems kind of interesting. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, so those are 2 new books that I got. I'm still reading The Push, so I haven't finished that one yet. I'm getting pretty close to the end. I really just need to sit down and just like finish it. You know what I mean? I'm also one that doesn't like to finish books before I go to bed. And so if I'm getting really close to the end, I will read it not around bedtime, because I don't like that feeling of finishing a book and then you have that time to think about it because I want to go to sleep. You know what I mean? So I don't like finishing books before I go to bed. But I usually read before I go to bed. So tomorrow maybe I'll take you guys along with me. Tomorrow I have my doctor's appointment to talk about my voice situation. And so that's what I'm thinking. It could be a palette of my vocal cords, but again, I don't know. We'll find out. There will be no video coming up today, so I need to go post that on YouTube. But other than that, Alright, so I forgot my camera, so I'm having to film on my phone. So I went to my doctor's appointment. He checked my lymph nodes, checked all kinds of things, and basically said, we're gonna have to set you up with an ear, nose, and throat doctor. So that's what I'm waiting on now, is for them to, I have to wait for the ear, nose, and throat doctor to call me. But like my whole appointment took me like 10 minutes. So it's like I clocked out for work and everything, and then I'm like, okay, 10 minutes. And I seriously like work right around the corner. I'll just cut through the back of the parking lot and right back out. But now we're waiting again, and so we'll see how long what this turns out to be. So, but he did check, like I said, he did check my neck and everything. He was like, are you having any pain? I'm like, no. Like, are you having any, is there any other issues? He checked the back of my throat. He's like, everything looks fine. He checked my breathing, and like he checked all that crap, and he's like, basically, that's all I could do. So anyway, so I'll keep you guys posted. I'm trying to look at the screen too much, but I'll keep you guys posted and let you guys know how this turns out, I guess. I don't know. Weird. Hello, good afternoon. I'm home. The lighting is not great. I turned that light up. You're getting natural light. Anyway, yeah, so home. I did get in contact with the ear, nose, and throat doctor, and I have my appointment on the 20th of March. It'll be early in the morning. And she tried to explain it to me, and it was like, for one thing, she went on forever. She was like over-explaining everything. Not sure why, but... So I had the option of doing it here in town or driving out of town to do it. If I do it here in town, they would only be able to see like a certain, like not all the way down your throat. Like in a way, like they wouldn't be able to see everything. She's like, there's a possibility that they could find everything and it'll be fine. But if not, then you'll have to go to out of town anyway and have the scope down your throat and everything. I'm like, okay. So I said, well, let's just go ahead and schedule it for out of town, because I'd rather not make two trips. If you can just do them both at the same time, you know what I mean? Like, if you can just do it, like, it'd be fine. So, and then, so they have two options. The first one is they're gonna stick like, I guess like a camera on a string on your tongue, on the back of your tongue, and they're gonna make you make a bunch of sounds. So I'll have a speech pathologist there. She'll say, no, yeah, whatever. I don't know, I've never done it. And so they'll do that one. If they can't get good things on that, then they're gonna have to go. The way I took it was up my nose and through my sinus passage and into, and so they can see downwards. So I'm hoping they can find what they need to find. So that's where we're at. So I will need to probably take off that whole day. One of those things where I can take a day off, and guess what, guys? I do not have to do sub plans. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close out though. So I hope you guys liked what you saw. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click the little bell notification to get notified every single time I post. Follow me on my social medias listed down below. And until next time, please don't forget to always be you. Bye.